on this October the 27th, 2020 at 9:55 p.m. Let me bring up the 7-day forecast. Thanks for joining us here on Periscope, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. Let me just share this as quickly as I possibly can off to the first Alert Storm Team page, and we will be ready to go. Hope you guys had a good day today. A little bit gloomy out there. Once again, we did get a little sunshine. Basically, Hardin County South saw some of that sun today around the Bluegrass, Western Kentucky Parkway. The rest of us around the WHAS 11 viewing area did not see that sun today. I think we'll get a few peaks out there of some sunshine tomorrow before we'll see the rain moving up ahead of a tropical storm, which is expected to become a hurricane once again, Zeta. And we've got a lot of stats on that here in just a second. And of course, we'll time out and show you how much rain we can expect tomorrow night through Thursday. All right, it looks like I've got this shared off. And it's not just Zeta. We've got this upper level system coming in from the southwest, and it kind of combines with what's left of Zeta. And then they dump a bunch of rain on our area. And then it shifts off to the east by a very early Friday morning, thankfully leaving behind cool but pretty clear and nice dry weekend on the way. And then we head into the first few days of November looking dry, and Election Day Tuesday, as you can see there, is also looking dry. Let's start off with a few shout-outs here on my page here. We got Thomas Jones, Linda Byers, Patty Brown, Beverly Haggis, Kimberly Ferris, Rusty Brooks, Mark Graham, Susan Fox, Barbara Haas, thanks for watching here tonight. Rusty, no snow in the forecast just yet. Now let me head over to the WHAS 11 page and see who's watching there. And then we'll dig into our nightly weather content. Okay, on the main page, we've got Julie Grubb, Carol Osterritter, Rusty Brooks, Paula Bowman. Julie said very gloomy again. Yes, indeed. Billy Carter, how much rain in Fort Campbell tomorrow? Tomorrow, not a whole lot of rain. I think it's going to be mainly dry during the daytime. Tomorrow night and the Thursday could see 1 to 4 inches of rainfall. And Paula Bowman says better than snow. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of a cool, chilly rain. Lisa Elswick from Waddy, thanks for watching here tonight. Rebecca Murphy from Brownstown, Indiana. Madeline Hamby, Craig Blanton. All right. So, Craig, we're talking probably 1 to 4 inches in most locations. And we're going to go ahead and take a look. Quick look back before we look forward. And here's a look over the U of L campus with our U of L online campus camera. There's the clock tower on the campus. Cardinal Stadium back right. We had a few days in the 80s, and then we just plummeted down to the 50s. But, of course, could have been a lot worse. There were some areas I posted earlier this morning that hit all-time record cold for the month of October out in Montana, minus 20, minus 22. So we were definitely much warmer than that, at least. All right, let's go back to full screen. So we should make it into the 60s tomorrow. I'm going to start off with some good news here. Clear and cool for any Halloween activities. All right, the bad news. Eye on the tropics. We've got Tropical Storm Zeta, maximum sustained wind 65 miles per hour. Notice that the clouds around this thing are like filling up the entire Gulf of Mexico. And it is moving northwest around 14 miles per hour. And here's the latest track. And by the way, here are the stats so far. 27th named storm this year. There are 28 storms in 2005. So one more. This is the earliest 27th named storm, the earliest on the Greek alphabet. This is the 11th hurricane. It was a hurricane when it made landfall around Cancun this morning. It's going to be the, I think, the 9th storm to impact the Gulf Coast and the 5th storm to impact Louisiana itself. So lots of crazy stats with the 2020 tropical season. All right, moving along here. Here's the latest track from the National Hurricane Center. staying over the open waters of the Gulf of Mexico tomorrow during the day. And then there's late afternoon, evening time heading toward New Orleans. That track has not shifted. It's been pretty consistent over the last several days. And then it weakens as it moves over Alabama, northern Georgia, eastern Texas, and close enough, again, to give us some rain. So let's plan things out. Very detailed here over the next several days. Sprinkle or two can't be ruled out like we've seen. Mostly cloudy to start off tomorrow morning here at 8 a.m. in the upper 40s, lower 50s into the afternoon. I think northern half of the area, north of I-64, the best chance the clouds try to thin out a little bit. Looks like lower 60s for the highs in most locations tomorrow. It's not too far off our normal highs for this time of the year. And notice a little bit of green on the screen to the south around Munfordville, Campbellsville, Cumberland Parkway tomorrow afternoon. But it's really tomorrow evening it looks like we'll start to see more of that rain fill in the later we get into our Wednesday night. And then notice during the overnight, those heavier downpours begin to develop. That's around 3 o'clock in the morning. And this is when we can start filling up those rivers, creeks, and streams. And the heavy rain at times continues into our Thursday afternoon. That turns into kind of a chilly rain with the north flow on the north side of this system. So 40s and rain Thursday afternoon, not so pleasant there. And we're starting to wind things down during the overnight into early Friday morning. And then just some chilly weather left over. That's a little dramatic, I think, there. I think we're going to make it into the 50s with some sunshine Friday afternoon, but that's saying upper 40s right there. So clearing and cooler as we head into the weekend after some very soggy stuff tomorrow night and through all of Thursday. It's pretty much all of Thursday, 100% chance of rain. Let's add up all of that rainfall here with our RPM weather model. We're looking at, again, about a swath of 1 to 4 inches of rainfall. So there's going to be some areas that have a bit more than others. And live look out there now, 53 at the airports. Very light breeze, humidity high at 89%. And who's the coolest in Kentucky? We've got 46 in Paoli. And elsewhere, mostly low to mid 50s, warmest to the southeast, Springfield and Campbellsville, Kentucky at 55. And quite a bit of clouds around the area now. And we've had just some light rain earlier today mostly, and that little energy is kind of weakening, so not much left over there. And then you got the snow still happening over in a wintry mix over parts of Texas and into New Mexico. And there's the swirl of Zeta in the middle of the Gulf of Mexico. All right, we'll bring it back home. Hometown temps tonight, 40s, lower 50s, cloudy and chilly. Tomorrow, lower 60s. Not too bad, pretty comfortable day, mostly dry during the daytime. Then that rain moves in tomorrow night and through your Thursday. 54 Friday, Halloween Saturday, 60 degrees. Turning the clocks back an hour before you go to bed Saturday night. And that gives you that extra hour of sleep. We could all use that, right? And then 58 on Sunday. Sunday sunset time, 5:42 p.m. And smooth sailing weather as we head towards Election Day Tuesday. There it is. Patty Brown, thanks for watching here. Paula Bowman, other than Zeta, yeah, there's still totally a chance that there could be more tropical systems. The typical hurricane season, the Atlantic hurricane season, runs through November 30th officially. Got Joanne Llewellyn, thanks for watching. Tim Webster from Lake Wales, Florida. We're going nationwide with our live stream here on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. All right, the rain total map for Craig. Let's put that back up. Again, generally about 1 to 4 inches of rainfall expected. I can do a couple of them actually. This is our RPM weather model. It's more of a high resolution weather model. It's showing about 1 to 4 inches total across the area. Now that swath of heavier rain right in the middle, kind of along and just south of the Ohio River, that is definitely not set in stone. That could certainly shift depending on where the heaviest bands do end up setting up. This is the European weather model. It shows about the same, about 1 to 4 inches. Notice its bullseye is along and north of the Ohio River. So I wouldn't be too specific on where we're going to get those higher amounts at this point in time, but generally a very good soaking. The ground's fairly wet now, and so we could start to fill up our rivers, creeks, and streams, and the basins out there. So might have to watch out for a little bit of localized flooding in some areas at some point on Thursday. And Julie, we're going to sum it up with that. That's a lot of rain. Thank you guys here for watching on this Tuesday evening, 10:06 p.m., October the 27th, 2020. I'm Chief Meteorologist Ben Pine in the WHS 11 First Alert Storm Team Weather Center. I will see you in about 54 minutes on WHS 11 News, the night team. Sleep